am the Alpha, I am the Omega. What? I am the Alpha, I am the Omega.
Yo, what is up guys? OAXI, back with another reaction video. This is Hammond the Tank. So, he's not a DPS, because I thought he would be a DPS. And I only thought that because the mech was smaller, but yeah, so I thought he would be a DPS just rolling around everywhere and dealing damage and shooting and stuff. If he has guns, I don't know. But I think he has guns. Why wouldn't Blizzard give him guns? I think he has guns. But yeah, I literally had a brain fart. So, this video is by Blame the Controller, BTC. Go and check him out. We all thought Hammond was gonna be a monkey that escaped with Winston in the Horizon Lunar Colony, but no, it's a hamster. Yeah. So Blame the Controller. Great Overwatch news channel, basically. Go subscribe to him.
What's up, guys? I'm BTC. Hero number 28 is finally here and available on the PTR.
He looks so funny.
It's not a joke. It is Hammond the hamster, and he's in a giant battle mech. Obviously, this character is very unique in appearance, but it's also very unique in its abilities. There's nothing like it in the game. Hammond, or Wrecking Ball as he's being referred to, is an incredibly high skill floor character.
Oh, we also know
very high skill ceiling.
Wait, we also know that Hammond, aka Wrecking Ball, was in Junkertown.
You gotta be pretty good to use this character in any level of effectiveness, but the really, really good players are just gonna do some crazy stuff with it. Also, Blizzard has it as a 3-star difficulty. That's not enough. I would put this as like a 4 or a 5-star difficulty character, because there is so much stuff going on. Alright, anyways, let's get into it here, and you can see you are, in fact, a hamster in a mech. Hammond himself doesn't talk, he just kind of makes these little chirpy noises here
It looks like Diva.
However, the mech can talk in a limited way.
Obviously,
it has a very limited AI. Jeff Kaplan emphasized that it's not an Omnic, it's just something that allows Hammond to kind of communicate with everything. Now, let's look at the abilities here. So, first of all, his primary attack is called the Quad Cannons, and this is very strong. It's very strong. It's a lot stronger than what Orisa has for hers. It's also a hit scan, it appears to be, and not a projectile. Or if it is a projectile, it's incredibly fast. The trade-off, of course, is that it has a lot less ammo than what Orisa has. So that is definitely going to pack a punch. Now, his first ability is the roll, so you can just roll up in a ball, and you move around a lot faster. And there are also some other things that you can do while you're in this. So there's a grappling hook thing, or it's actually called the grappling claw, and you can use it to lock onto things. And you can pick up momentum and swing around and deal damage, because as you just walk around, or roll around, I guess, with the ball, you don't actually do any damage to anything. However, let's try to do some damage to these guys here. There you go. You just, like, knock them all over the place. But if you hit a wall, then what ends up happening is all your speed goes away. So this is like one of those things that it's going to take a crazy amount of practice and skill in order to get good at this. Now, there's another thing that you can do, is if you're in ball form and you can get up to a higher elevation, you can press your crouch key and it will send you down into the ground in what's called the pile driver. As for the distance that you need in order to be off the ground to use the pile driver, it's not that much. You just have to be a little bit higher than a normal jump. So I can show you over here. You see, I just rolled off. It didn't activate the ability, but I jump off, and there you go. So just like a tiny, tiny little bit will allow you to use the pile driver ability. And let's try to hit some of the enemies with it so I can show you what it does. So as you can see, it has a very large area of effect. And the bot that was standing right here got knocked all the way over and is now stuck on top there. So there's definitely a very large radius on that. Now, the other thing that he has is something called the adaptive shield, and this is his main defensive mechanism. And the way that this works is you gain shield depending on how many enemies are nearby. So right now, on the bottom left, you'll see it says 0. So I'm going to use it, and it gives me an extra 100 shielding. Now, watch what happens when I have a whole bunch of enemies around me. As soon as this cools down. So we're going to have, should be like, let's try to get it up to like 3 at least.
Activating shield.
1,000 hit points, guys. That is crazy. So it gave an extra 400. I don't know what this caps out right now, but that is a very, very large amount of bonus health. That is just crazy.
Yeah,
so
it really is.
with 3, you get 1,000. The last thing he has is his ultimate, which is called the Minefield. And it was specifically made to be a zoning tool. Most of the tanks in this game do have zoning tools. Basically, it forces enemies out of an area. So this...
Area denied.
My turf.
Area denied, my turf. So it actually just deploys the mines there, and they stay there for quite a while.
Are they ever gonna go away? Well, of course they're going away, but...
So there you go. They stay there for quite a while, and then they end up just kind of fading off. But that's an ability that will allow you to really prevent any of the enemies from going there. However, I think it's actually going to be a little problematic if the enemy team has a Zarya, because then they can just bubble and just deliberately start running into them. But this character has...
That damage, though!
A crazy, crazy amount of damage potential. And... like, that is just crazy, man. The design of this is just all kinds of weird. It's not really a tank in the same style of, like, Reinhardt or Orisa. Instead, it's...
Oh,
you know, more of
I just noticed. I just noticed the little Hammond thing in the corner.
I guess even Diva as well. Your emphasis is
the little
going to be
Hammond
attacking,
picture,
getting towards the enemy, and because you have such the ridiculous adaptive shield here, like, you're going to be able to survive in a lot of situations where other characters would just get absolutely obliterated. So this character looks like it's going to be a ton of fun, but it's also going to be really, really difficult to actually master this. So get wrecked.
Get wrecked.
All right, so some of the voice lines are pretty cool as well.
Area denied.
It's available on the
Get
PCR.
wrecked.
What do you guys think? Let me know down below. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out my Discord.
Okay, so that was BTC. Blame the controller. Go subscribe to him. Like I said, Overwatch. Basically everything you need to know about Overwatch, he knows it. This has been OEXI signing out. Thank you all so much for watching. Oh, before I do my sign out, what I think is, like, Hammond is either gonna get nerfed or he's not gonna get nerfed. And what I mean by not gonna get nerfed is because, like BTC said, he's a 3-star hero. He should be more stars because he seems kind of not that hard to. I mean, well, he seems hard to master, but he doesn't seem that hard to play. So this will be interesting. Uh, I really want to see how it is when it gets on console because as some of y'all know, I do play on console. Um, but yeah, oh, Jeff Kaplan rushes into a room out of breath, his arms flailing. Guys, I have an idea for the next hero. A hamster in a mech. BTC could not say it better.
My music sound like the death. Turn that shit off or get out of my temple. Right after that, he go back to his kettle, one vodka and drink it all up till he's mental.